Hi everyone, this is Deepak. Hope you are all well. So, today we are here with a new program, a new task. And today our program is to find factorials in between maximum and minimum numbers. Dear friends, we all know about the factorial, but it's different that to find the set of factorials in given maximum and minimum number. For suppose I have given you two boundaries, that of the starting place and ending place, and you should find some stones in these both boundaries. So I should not go out of this boundary, and I should only find some specific stones which have some specific properties that I have asked you. So we are going to represent the same here. So let us, for example, suppose take a number 10. From 10 to I am giving this is the minimum number, and now I am giving the maximum number as 100. So this will be the minimum number and this will be the maximum number. Now, keeping these concepts aside, first of all, we just want to introduce to factorials. We all know what is a factorial means. The multiplicative sum of all the numbers from including the starting value to that value gives the output of factor. For example, if I ask you what is the factor value of 5, what is the factor value of 5? Now here I am supposed to do as a human brain calculation. I just do 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that gives 120. So 120 is the factor of 5. So we represent the factor in this symbol. So 5 factorial is 120. So if you ask me the same, what is the factorial of 6? 6 into, whole repeats again. What is the factorial of 7? 7 into, whole repeats again. 8. Now 8 into, the same repeats again. So by this we can find up to so on factorials, and we are going to get out different answers. So these different answers have different set of values by which we can find a factorial of a number. So by this we are going to apply the same value, same concept here. So before going to the program, let us know something very brief how the program runs. By this, and again the time of program, mean at the time of program we directly can execute that. Now let's see this how it works. First, suppose we all know about for I is equals to 0, I less than or equals to n, I plus plus. One second. Now if I take here for, always I use for loop for the increment of the value of I. So if I take I is equals to 0 here, wait. If I take I is equals to 0, now remember one thing, this is the factorial. That means multiplication procedure includes in it. Now if I take the just 0, after this, I less than or equals to n, or maximum or minimum, any number. So always 0 is less than any number that we give. So the condition works. Then I value become 1. But before that, performing the multiplication of any multiplication, we know that anything into 0 is always 0. For example, 2 into 0, 0. 10 into 0, 0. So by this multiplication of any number gives with 0 gives always 0. So for that we are not going to use this I is equals to 0. Instead of that we will use I is equals to 1. You may ask me about that. Why we should not use 0. What if we can use -1, -2, -3? Yes, we can use that. But the only condition change here is I less than or equals to n I minus minus. Simple. If you use negative values in terms of that, or else here it comes in simple, it I plus plus. So this is the small logic what we write here in the time of executing program. So first of all, I have taken the 10 and 100 as the boundaries. Now I am going to write the program for I is equals to 1, I less than or equals to n, or here I am taking maximum, max, max, I plus plus. So I have taken this. So by starting the for loop, here I am writing that for I is equals to 1, we have already explained why I have taken 1 here. So I also taken the max. So I am assigning fact value is equals to 1. So before that I am introducing the fact value is also 1. Here also the purpose for including fact without 0 is, so it's not any temporary variables to store. In factor variable I am storing with 1. That means every number will multiply with 1 again. So this is what the main logic what we write in the program. So this is the basics explanation. So at the time we execute it, it definitely work. Now let us see how this work in the programming form. Let us write me all the set of values and commands and also this logic, and I can explain there very deeply at that time. So let us see. Here is the main logic what we are going to write in the program. See, due to the time complexity, I am already written all the pre-requirements. That's not the main logic. See, I have only written printf scanf values. I am now going to explain that. See, now I have included the header file as usually. Now I am using int main here. So I want to take the values what I require in the int. So I am taking max comma min comma I comma fact is equals to 1. So these are my requirements. I completed that. So I am entered printf enter the minimum number. So I am entering the minimum number in scanf percentage mean printf maximum number and scanf percentage d max, minimum number and maximum number. The final output I am writing here as printf numbers of factorials between percentage d and percentage d. That means minimum and maximum number is, that means semicolon. So now let us write the main program. The main mathematical logic here includes. So I am starting the for loop for I is equals to 0, I less than or equals to max, I plus plus. So here in this for loop I am starting again here the fact. So I am assigning fact is equals to 1, fact is equals to fact into I. So here let's see. Fact is equals to fact into I. Now let us explain, let me explain me about this. So I taken I is equals to 0. Let's suppose here the maximum number assigned as 6. Now I want to compare this I is equals to 0 to that of the 6. So I, that is 0. 0 is less than 6, not equals to but less than 6. Now the condition will become true and it will become I plus plus, that is 1. Now it becomes 2, 3, 4 up till that the condition satisfies that I is equals to max, that is 6 is equals to 6 but not more than that. So up to that it comes. Now here the factorial value will be stored as fact. So for example fact is equals to already 1. Now 1 into I. Here see 1 into 1 that is equals to 1. 2 into 1 that is equals to 2. 3 into 1 that is equals to 3. For suppose I have taken the value instead of 6, I am now taking the value 4. So now see it comes up to here. Let us imagine. So now what is the factor? Okay. as it is equal condition also, it also come 4 into 1 is also 4. Now I have given the maximum value as 4. So now it compares with 4 and stops from here. But multiplies up to the last number. So what is the factorial of 4? 4 is equals to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now we will get the factorial of 4 value. See, this is how logic what we write to found the factorial values. Now let us complete the program. Here now I am giving 1 second. Let me divide the board. So here now I am giving the if condition. If my condition is min is less than or equals to what we have taken fact value, it's storing in fact, and max is greater than or equals to fact. So now let's see. The factorial value is, suppose I have taken 5 and 120, or else without taking that, the factorial value, let us assume, just for assuming, factorial value is 5. Now the minimum number I have first of all assigned is 2. Now 2 is less than 5. Correct. So this part satisfied. Now maximum number I have assigned is 6. 6 is greater than 5. So this condition satisfies. If this condition satisfies, now in this condition, printf %d. Now what? Where the value stores in it. That means printf %d, the value stores in I. Yes, the value stores in I. Now let us close it. Now let us close it. And finally, I want a new line character here before writing return 0. I want a new line character to not merge at the same point. So here I am writing printf /n. That is new line character. Lastly, return 0. Loop is closed. Now we are ready with the program to execute. Now let us see whether this program runs in our lab. Hello friends, welcome to the programming lab. Here I included all the header files and the pre-requirements what were taken and explained at the time of programming. So now let us see whether the program, so now let us write the main logic here. So here I have written up to for loop. So now write fact is equals to fact into I. Now I should write the if condition. If min is less than or equals to what we have written fact and so I'm giving, let me give a space here, and max is greater than or equals to fact. So now let's write the if condition. So printf, if it's possible, printf %d I. So now we have done with this. After this for loop, let me ask this printf new line character /n. So for this here, let me give a small space. Yeah. Now after that, return 0. So we are done with the program here. So friends, one thing here, by a small mistake, I have explained, even at the time I explained the program, I have written here I is equals to 1. Sorry, I is equals to 0. But here now I is not equals to 0. Why? Because the value if starts from 0, I value, if I assign 5, then the 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. If I assign 5 factorial, mean 5 number, the computer takes as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the 5 numbers are satisfied. If I multiplied 5 factorial is equals to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 0, whole the value becomes to 0. So here I am not going to take 0, here I am going to take 1. So I am very sorry for this mistake, and now see whether it runs properly or not. Yeah, it's running. So sorry. Yes, save. See, no errors and no mistakes from that side. So let's run it. We are waiting for the computer to ask the question. Yeah, now I'm giving minimum number 10, maximum number 100. Let's see. See, the number of factors between 10 and 100 is 4. See, friends, we have run successfully this program, and we have find that there are 4 factorials between 10 and 100. So by this we are clear for today, and now let us meet on the next session. So until then, stay safe.